After a U.S. airstrike on Iran's nuclear facility, Iran is now turning to its ally Russia for an emergency meeting. As tensions in the Middle East spiral out of control, Iran's diplomatic moves with Turkey and Russia could signal a major shift in the regional power balance.
On June 22, following a direct U.S. airstrike on one of Iran's nuclear facilities, Tehran moved quickly. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, who was visiting Istanbul, Turkey, announced that he would fly to Moscow on the 23rd to hold a direct meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. This comes as Israel's ongoing airstrikes on Iran enter their 10th day, and the U.S. military becomes directly involved. Iran appears to be urgently seeking diplomatic support and strategic coordination with key allies like Turkey and Russia. Russia reacted immediately with a strongly worded statement condemning the U.S. strike. The Russian Foreign Ministry declared, "No matter the reason, missile and bomb attacks on the territory of a sovereign state are a gross violation of international law, the UN Charter, and Security Council resolutions." The ministry added, "A dangerous escalation is already underway, and this threatens both regional and global security." Russia called for an immediate halt to the attacks and urged all parties to push for a political and diplomatic resolution to the crisis. They also said the UN Security Council must respond, and that the strike dealt a serious blow to the global nuclear non-proliferation framework. The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA), they said, must also issue a clear statement. Meanwhile, Dmitry Medvedev, deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council and a close ally of Putin, accused U.S. President Donald Trump of dragging the country into another war. He wrote on Telegram, "Trump, who once appeared as a peace broker, has now started a new war for the United States," adding sarcastically, "If this is a success, he certainly won't be winning a Nobel Peace Prize." Leonid Slutsky, chair of the Russian Duma's Foreign Affairs Committee, also condemned the attack, saying, "There was no military necessity, and the strike is unjustifiable under international law." He warned that the rising tension could expand beyond the Middle East, and that Washington is fully aware that Iran's retaliation is inevitable. This entire situation risks pushing the cycle of conflict to a new level and raising the danger of World War III, he said. With growing support from Russia and Turkey, Iran may soon enter a full-fledged military and diplomatic coordination phase with its allies. At the same time, the U.S. has reportedly reinforced military readiness at bases across the region, anticipating possible Iranian counterstrikes.
The conflict between Iran and the U.S. is now shaking the foundations of global nuclear security. With Russia stepping in, the Middle East flashpoint may soon become a global crisis. The question now is, will diplomacy prevail, or are we witnessing the march towards something far more dangerous?